Let's get started. We were able to get the live stream up rolling. It took a little bit. Technology can be tough sometimes. Kindergartners. All right, everybody. Kindergartners. Awesome job this morning on the K-5 and senior walk. That was really, really cool. Everybody got to see them. Raise your hand if you enjoyed seeing that. That's pretty cool, right? Kindergartners, raise your hand if you enjoyed being a part of that. Yeah, all right. Very good. Well, we've got the Student of the Month and Read and Grow. And Mrs. Addo, would you mind stepping over and seeing if Miss Petty still has the Read and Grow over there? Usually that's up here, and it's not today. But we're going to start with Student of the Month anyway. April Student of the Month is Spiritual Interest and Self-Control. Spiritual Interest and Self-Control. That's a really good one. And this is the final Student of the Month for this year, which is crazy. 2022-2023 school year is almost done. We're glad to be at that point of the year. It is crazy. Kindergarten, they graduate. Thank you so much. Kindergarten graduates in just a few days. Miss Eford's going to help me out. She's up here. I've got them all in line, and we're going to start with the fourth grade this time. Usually we start kindergarten. We're going to start fourth grade. So for Mrs. McClanahan's class, and she's got somebody graduating soon too, her son down at Pensacola. So I'm sure she's excited. Mrs. McClanahan said Avery Kate London. Give her a round. Mr. Hess said Iva Brown. She's going to go right. Good job, Iva. Third grade, Mrs. Eford. Elena Krieger. Third grade, Mrs. Griffey. Chloe Alexander. Third grade, Mrs. Addo. Julia Boberg. I know sometimes it's not really easy to pick the winners for these. I was talking to a teacher on a field trip the other day, and they said they were really struggling with who to give their end-of-the-year awards to because they're so tough. Mrs. Zervis, second grade. Aiden Tabaris. Mrs. Klein, second grade. Cheyenne Falk. Mrs. Taylor, first grade. See here, Tucker Langman. Clap for him anyway, but he's not here. He and some other ones got that fever going on. First grade, Miss Gillen, Grace Bass. First grade, Mrs. Eford said Carter Godwin. I got to see Carter play the piano last night for his piano recital. That was cool. A couple others in here. That was fun. K-5, Miss Tant, Noah Orellana. Did I get it close? Orellana? I tried. That was close. K-5, Mrs. Owens said Charlie Bowling. K-5, Mrs. Mills, Chandler Phillips. And K-5, Mrs. Hughes, Paisley Zadunik. All right, all the students up here. Mr. Thompson's got you on video. Go ahead and wave to the camera. And, of course, we got everybody in the crowd waving as well. Very good. Give them one more round of applause. Good job, everybody. You can have a seat. Go ahead, go back to your seat. Good job, good job. All right, remember, we're not yelling or anything like that. We're just clapping. We can be excited for our friends, but no yelling. It's still our chapel time. All right, we've got Read and Grow. Should we start from the kindergarten? We'll start with kindergarten so that I don't throw Miss Eford off. All right, here we go. Kindergarten, Read and Grow. Excited about this. Mrs. Hughes, Carter Etheridge. Mrs. Tant K5, Hannah Pettigrew. I've seen this name before. Mrs. Owens K5, Charlie Bowling. And Mrs. Mills K5 is Avery Bissett. All right, Mrs. Eford, first grade, Jeremiah Reason. Mrs. Taylor, first grade, seen this name before. Also not here, Tucker Langman. Give him a round of applause. We miss you, Tucker. Hope you get feeling better soon. Mrs. Gillen, first grade, Mr. Collier Campbell. It's like The Price is Right. Come on down. I love that. Hugs all around to get that award. That's fantastic. Mrs. Klein, second grade, Noah Minshew. Good job, Noah. Mrs. Zervis, second grade, Aiden Tabaris. Mrs. Griffey, third grade. I'm going to go this way so I don't get in the way. Mrs. Griffey, third grade, Micah Best. Micah's had to see me a lot this year. He's on my baseball team, too, with the boys. So he gets out of school, and he's still got to go see his principal. Ugh. All right. Mrs. Addo, third grade, Eugene Bass. Mrs. Eford, third grade, Sam Gillen. I think I'm still running out of room. All right. That's all right. Mrs. McClanahan, fourth grade, Allie Whitley. And Mr. Hess's fourth grade, Addie Claire Harris. Great job, everyone. Thank you, Mrs. Eford. Give all them a round of applause one more time. All right. You're on camera up here, so wave to your parents. And everybody in the crowd gets to wave too. Every time. All right. Y'all can have a seat. Good job. And thank you, everybody, for joining us on the live stream, parents, grandparents.